Hey, what is up guys? GuitarRock here. Welcome back to another CounterSide global patch. Talking about the latest one, I actually am quite surprised they added a new content, as in like a new game mode. So let's talk about this. First things first, if you guys haven't used this yet, grow more my lil one. Grow more my lil one. So this is going to be the latest coupon code. Make sure you guys use this if you guys want to try to, get some additional stuff. So this is for global specifically. So let's talk about this, alright? So I'm logged into my C server account, right? Just to show you guys in case there's anything to be shown. But pretty much it's all the things that we do expect, right? So now first things first is Awaken Lyudmila. I think players have seen this coming pretty much, right? New Awaken employee, Kresnik Lyudmila. Now, I've mentioned this time and time again. What do I think about Awaken Lyudmila? I do think that Awaken Lyudmila is going to be one of the better characters to use in PvP, right? Although PvP has, the meta in PvP is basically shifting quite a lot actually. So if you notice right here, she is an Awaken supporter. She's going to be a 5 cost, very unique at that. All around attack, she can hit the air as well. And let's talk about her skills, but I want to use this particular one right here. So basically it's better or easier per se to go to the collection right here. So I think Awaken Lyudmila is worth it if you care about PvP, but if you don't care about PvP, she's not going to be... Wait, this is my global server account. Okay, so I'm practically logged into the wrong one. Never mind. So let's just look at it right here. So as you can see, she's basically quite unique in her passive skill. When you deploy her, she can bind all enemies for 2 seconds and increase their cooldown for 5 seconds. So she's very good in countering counter teams. The irony, right? As for soldier and mech, most of them are not super dependent on the CDR cooldown as much, especially soldier teams, right? A mech, I guess it still depends. E1 still kind of depend on that. When Lyudmila is on the battlefield and an enemy dies, she will make all enemies in the battlefield skill seal for 3 seconds, and this is going to be very annoying, right? So ideally, you want to get rid of Awaken Lyudmila as soon as you can. So debuff added this one. This is where she counters Replacer King very hard. So she will basically minus 50% attack speed and 30% attack to COs and replacers for 6 seconds. So that's going to include Replacer King, Replacer Queen, Replacer Knight, Replacer Bishop. Like all of those replacers will basically have lots of attack and attack speed reduced. But mostly it's going to affect Replacer King a lot, right? Especially if you want to like try to plan along the things. If you use Replacer King, the strategy here is to still have another backup, somebody else that can basically get rid of her fast, and don't deploy Replacer King first and deploy Replacer King later, I guess. But ideally that's going to be quite hard, right? Because if people see you are using Blue Bridge Mark II, chances are they are going to predict or expect that you are still using Replacer King. So the second skill here steps the target with a Corruption Spear, binds the target and nearby enemies for 3 seconds. Alright, additional damage taken amplification plus 20%, but it's only for 3 seconds. This is not bad, right? Special skill. And the last one summons phantasms of her troops to attack. And then this is just a damage skill. It doesn't do anything crazy as far as I know. It's just a damage skill pretty much. So do I think Awaken Lyudmila is worth it? If you play PvP a lot, sure. If not, you could probably skip her. The advice generally is just to skip her, right? Most players should get Awaken Rosaria and then skip her and then get Awaken Karin, which should be next, I assume, right? If we are following everything in order. So there's that. Alongside with Awaken Lyudmila, what else do we have, right? So I like this picture actually. Probably I'm going to put that as a thumbnail. But yeah, Awaken Lyudmila I think is a very cool unit overall. That's her sprite. Not bad, alright. So alongside with that, new counterparts, yes, for Noelle Wright. So this is going to be the counterparts that is happening for global server. As you can see, she's a sniper 3 cost, very unique for sure. Her concept is kind of interesting. Aerated basic attack. She will basically deliver this thing called the Vajras and 50% of basic attack inflicting hit stun for each. So she basically gives herself a lot of evasion. You can see 100% evasion for 3 seconds after she attacked, which is a little bit weird. She's a sniper, right? And then she has this ability where all Vajras on the battlefield also explode on the special skill, dealing 50% of basic attack damage. and then all the remaining Vajras on the battlefield will explode when Noelle dies on the battlefield. That's pretty much a very unique concept. She also have the additional effect to stun Max, which I think is kind of cool, but I think most players should wait for Rebecca if you are looking for a Max stunner. I think that's a better character overall. So the last ultimate skill, throw plenty of Vajras, and then damage enemies receive damage taken amplification for 5 seconds, up to 20%. So she can apply damage taken amplification for 20 seconds, can be kind of decent for PvE, but if you already have Agnes, that's going to be a better character overall. There's no need for Noelle, I think. Yeah, I don't think she's going to shine particularly in any PvE scenario, but nonetheless, a very cool concept overall. Damn, look at the GB, man. Okay, now counterpass is counterpass, so there's also the challenge stage and stuff, which you can farm the specific gears. And Lyudmila is actually coming back in a banner. This is the regular Lyudmila alongside with Alex, alongside with Amin Swords Fighter. And Kim Hana is coming back as an operator. Very cool, alongside with Replacer King. Title system. So let's talk a little bit about this. This is where everything is you know, I think the new stuff that probably we did not expect. So number one is this particular one, right? Title system. It's like whatever, like I don't really care about this. But one more thing is the Last Stand Season 1. So this is a new game mode that they have added, and I was quite surprised to see this. I don't think they mentioned this in the developer's notes, or maybe I missed that, right? So Last Stand. So what is this about? So you can see this is actually something that's you can get quartz right here, which is a new content altogether, and looks like an SSR. What is that? I think that could be an SSR selector or SSR random ticket. So what is this all about? So this is season 1 for now. So stronger enemies appear periodically. You can earn kill points by eliminating monsters. In the event of a tie in kill points, the user who registered their rank first will be ranked higher. So they are rewarding players who do this faster on the first day. Okay. All enemy units gain immunity to hit stun 2 minutes after the battle starts. Enemy units attack speed increases by 100% 3 minutes after the battle starts. And enemy units damage increases by 100% by 4 minutes after the battle starts. So basically it's like an infinite wave of enemies kind of thing. So you are defending your spot or defending your... It's like a tower defense kind of thing, I guess. But you don't really have a tower, you have a ship that you gotta protect, I guess. Very, very cool. I'm curious to see... Yeah, I'm curious to see what would be the strategy here, since this is completely new, right? Something that I would love to experiment a little bit with. Fenrir squad symbol is a trophy. Oh, so this is a trophy that you get, and also you will get the title as well. Okay, so season 1 is going to be November 8th until November 15th. So we get about 1 week for the first season. Very interesting. And then they're also adding skill cut-in trophies. So skill cut-in trophies would be something that you can obtain when you reach tactical update level 3. So skill cut-in, if you guys are not aware, is like this thing, right? For every single character that you have. So like Awaken Heal Day skill cut-in would be... where do I find it again? It's somewhere here. Oh, I haven't claimed this, damn. This is my global server account. I know how to view it when you look at skin, but I don't know how to view it when you look from the characters right there. Skin. So skill cut-in for this skin would be like something like that, right? So every skill should have it. Hey, Kiara. But yeah, it's something to consider, I guess, if you have a tactical update 3. This is interesting. We're gonna have Heal Day, Yumina, Lee Sooyeon, Yuna Springfield, Awaken, I assume, right? Seoyun, Ju Shiyun, Horizon, Jake Walker, Shinja, Maestra, Mara Antonov, Kyrian, Sigma, Regina McCready, Nanahara Chifuyu, and Lyudmila. Whoa, okay. So very, very interesting. So this is how it looks like for Sigma's one, for example. Alright, very, very cool. Alongside with flashback scene for Great Witch's Legacy. And I think that's pretty much it. Alright, so that's pretty much it. So overall, the main update is going to be this one. The Last Stand, Season 1. I'm kind of curious to see what this is going to be about, and hopefully maybe I'll make a guide and see how it goes, right? So yeah, it does look like you can get quartz. Top 1, top 100 you get 400 quartz. So most likely I'm going to be in like top 6% if I try my best. So I'm going to get about 300 to 250 quartz. I don't think I'll be getting top 100, right? So those are going to be for the pay-to-win players, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. At least some additional content, additional stuff for us to earn quartz. Although I wish it was more, right? For 1 week. But yeah, I think overall decent content. We'll see how this goes. Alright, that's gonna be it for this video, guys. Subscribe if you guys haven't already. Give this video a like. See you guys in the next one. Have a nice day. Goodbye.